It's been a spot for sneakerheads to check out the newest kicks for more than a decade in Uptown. In the years since, Studiiyo 23 has grown into so much more than a shoe store.
And this week, the owner is getting special recognition for his work and mission. We are so excited to welcome him, Moh Habib, to join us today on the floor. Thank you for being here.
Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Yeah, and congratulations, because recently, the city of Minneapolis, so this is the mayor, the city council, declared August 23rd, coming up this Wednesday, as Studiiyo 23 Day.
Hey,
I feel like we got to get around the applause going.
For sure.
Because that is so cool. How does that feel?
It feels great. I'm still shocked and humbled by it, and it's just so grateful. I never thought something like that would be possible for little old me and my team, but it's just a testament to the perseverance and the resilience that my staff and I, showed in the past couple of years. So it feels great to be recognized by the city and the mayor, and we have a day, Studiiyo 23 Day. Yeah, it's exciting.
When you met with them or got some feedback, did you get any intel into, why they wanted to recognize you and what made your work stand out to them?
Uptown, we went through a lot during not only the pandemic, but after the murder of George Floyd, with all the lootings and everything. And our business was actually the most looted business in the area because of the products that we carry. And a lot of businesses left. So Uptown isn't the same as it was when we opened in 2010. But in deciding to stay, I think they recognized, we want to be there. We're so deep in our community with our givebacks every year and scholarship funds that we started. And we want to see Uptown thrive just like the greater Twin Cities. So I think they recognize that in our hard work. And
thank you for your
it was nice.
Well, it's nice to hear that you guys are holding steady there, holding strong. But it also starts somewhere. 13 years ago, picking that spot in Minneapolis, what made you think, I'm going to open this shop, Studiiyo 23, and start selling high-end shoes and some unique items?
Yeah, well, my previous life, I was a consultant, and I lived in Japan and Switzerland and for about 12 years doing consulting and marketing, but it wasn't me. There wasn't enough creativity and an outlet for me or people like me. So I decided to come back to Minneapolis where my parents live. And I was like, what did I feel the city was missing for someone like me? And it was really a creative outlet. So the concept started as an art gallery, but in all the countries I visit, I would ask myself, well, have you ever purchased art from an art gallery? And the answer was no. So what else can I infuse in this space? And it was everything creative. So art, music, fashion, culture, sneakers, and that became our tagline till this day. And we've done open mics. We've helped local artists get on the international stage with art shows and musical shows and our community givebacks that we do every year. So it's more of a community space than a typical sneaker store, because we do so much more. And it all comes from the heart and the passion from the staff and the feedback from the community and all the children that we touch. So.
Yeah, I think that for people who are not familiar with you, we should call out that you've started a nonprofit as well. So tell us what Telescopes is all about.
Telescopes is a metaphor. What does a telescope help you do? It helps you see into the heavens. I grew up as a big stars and moons guy, so I was always wondering what was out there. So Telescopes was formed to help our local youth see above and beyond their current circumstances. So we hope to touch underprivileged, underserved youth in our community to help them in 5 major focus areas, being financial literacy, entrepreneurship, and leadership, art and design, personal health and wellness, and emerging technologies.
I imagine kids walking into your store, maybe they want to look at the shoes and things. Is that opportunity where you can kind of bridge that gap between the passion of your business but then this nonprofit you're starting of trying to help kids?
100%, 100%. I might be one of the only business owners who sometimes I go to people who want some shoes and I actively encourage them not to buy it, because I know that there's other needs that them or their families have. And it's just, trying to do everything. I know my purpose in life is to help amplify the voices of the voiceless. And so owning or running a nonprofit is something that's always been a passion of mine. And so after all the lootings and deciding, like, what do we do? Do we reopen? Do we move? Do we quit? Do we do something different? It was like, we really have to reopen with more passion, more intensity, and more purpose. And what was that? Giving back to the community. So the first thing we did is we launched a program called Studiiyo Scholars. And by the end of September, we will give 23 high school seniors $500 each.
Wow.
To pursue higher education, pay for college applications, books, or to pay for necessities that they need to join the workforce.
inspirational things
Very
you're doing over there.
fantastic.
Yeah.
As for the shop, we hear that you've expanded. So where else can people find you?
Oh, we last November we got the opportunity working with our major brand partners, Nike and Jordan, some of the others, to open out in Los Angeles. So Studiiyo 23 is now also in Studio City, and folks there asked if we named Studiiyo 23 after them, and we're like, no, we were 13 years strong. So yeah, we're in the Midwest and the West Coast, and you know, just looking to see where else we can make an impact. So our nonprofit work will be happening in California as well, but our focus right now is the youth in the Twin Cities and how we can help them pursue their goals and just become more active in the community, because we know that when you give the youth in our community hope, bigger earning potential, that they become more passionately involved in their own communities. The more small businesses that open gives more pipeline to other, and inspiration to more people to want to do the same thing, and leads to job creation. And then to set up mentorship programs with some area Fortune 500 companies will also help those companies, because a more diverse workforce has been proven to lead to increased revenue. So all these things tie in together in what we do. So.
Yes, thank you so much for coming on. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mo.
Thank you.